matter about the league. You know, it was a good contest. It was a good game. Those guys, my hat goes off to Coach backup quarterback to win a football game at home. That's a good football team over there, and they're good coaches. And they did a nice job.
Feel like your team deserved to win that game?
I don't know if we deserved to win it. We'd have won it. You know, we didn't. It's a loss in the loss column. We have to regroup.
Dino, you finished with 2 timeouts.
Can barely hear you.
Dino, you finished with 2 timeouts left on the board. Were you trying to use those all throughout the offensive series, and then just sort of the sequence to use them?
Well, it had nothing to do with the use. We had to see what was going on, whether they were trying to score a field goal, whether they were trying to score a touchdown. If I use those timeouts and then they go all the way down to the end and they score with 1 second left and I use 2 timeouts, you'd be asking me the other questions. You know, it's a teeter-totter type situation. You got to play it while it's actively going. I really pride myself on clock management. So you want to sit down and have a board game, let's go, because I really think I'm really good at it.
What happened on that 4th and 1 with the ineligible downfield? The lineman just released
it was an RPO, and we held the ball a little bit long in a cover 0 situation, which is not good. And the guy pops open a little bit late, and the offensive lineman's block and run. It's not the offensive lineman's fault. It's a bad call on my part.
Do you feel like your defense ran out of gas on that last drive?
I think everybody was tired out there. You look at their defense, our defense. It wasn't a lot of plays, but it was a lot of effort. If you watch the shoulder pads in between series, they were rising and lowering, and both teams were extremely tired. Both teams were giving a lot of effort out there.
really took a career day from ETN to keep them in the game.
I couldn't understand what you said.
ETN really took a career game from ETN to stay in the game.
How many yards did he end up
Over
with?
200.
Yeah, he was breaking tackles at the end. We were having trouble getting him down. He was running the zone cut, the bounce play. They just kept handing him the ball. We knew what they were going to do, but we couldn't slow him down. He had a heck of a game.
Your team earned some respect today, do you think?
I don't know about that. I know we got one loss in the loss column, and we're trying to bounce back next week.
What message do you send the team after a game like that? What's the mood like now?
The mood is we've got one loss in the loss column, and we need to get back in the win column, because if we want to be winners, we can't stay on this track. 2016, 2017, we want 2018 to be different, then we need to act differently.
Do you start looking ahead already and talk with them about the opportunity that kind of lays ahead?
You mean the next football game?
Yeah.
Yes, we're talking about the next football game right now.
Kind of on a similar note, when there is a game that is as heartbreaking as one, what does you as a coach say to these guys to make sure one loss doesn't turn into two?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we need to stay together. You know, there's a lot of teams that are going to play a lot of football this year, and there's not going to be too many of them that go undefeated. What did you do after a loss tells you what kind of football team you're.
Does it prove anything though that all those people around the country
start
that thought,
again. I can't
all
hear
those
you.
people around the country that thought this was going to be a blowout? The fact that it wasn't, does it prove anything about where this program is?
I just think that those guys went out there and played their hearts out. This is a difficult place to play. There's a reason why they call it Death Valley, okay? And we can't be satisfied with coming close, because that doesn't pay the bills for us, okay? We're the best team. Unfortunately, we lost today.
Do you think progress, though?
Say it again, sir.
Do you think this game shows progress, though?
I think we're moving in the right direction. Now we've got to come back next week and see if we can continue to do that.
How about the playoff?
Really on both sides of the ball, the play up front out of you guys today.
I thought our O-line and D-line carried us. We were one or two plays away, but that's what big games are like. When you play two teams that desperately want to win, and they're well coached and they're giving fantastic effort, it's going to come down to one or two plays. One field goal that turns into a touchdown, one touchdown that turns into a field goal. So hats off to them. It was a fantastic contest. We can't wait to get back on the field next week to change this taste that we have in our mouths.
Do you know anything like on a lot of the sort of zone read that you guys put into
You're talking.
zone read?
Change with that, yes. Once, I want to say his name is Lawrence, right?
Yeah.
Once Lawrence went out, we needed to change a little bit. That number 7, is that his number? Yeah. He was a little bit more apt to run than Lawrence was. Yeah.
You happy with what you ran the ball today?
No.
Where do you think the turning
It was a whole bunch of little plays that made big plays, but that, I think I've seen him do it in championship games too before. It was fantastic. You know, for a guy that coaches receivers and out of the offense position is a fantastic catch. I'm not sure I saw anything like that
And you
before.
guys responded. I mean, you went up 10 then in the fourth quarter.
Say it again. We need to score one more touchdown. We need to score one more touchdown. There's no doubt about it.
Can you share what Dabo said to you after the game?
Dabo, no, he's a good guy. You know, we pull for each other when we're not playing each other.
You mentioned the timeout use and kind of the pros and cons of using it on defense. Is that something that's just in the situation based off your experience, or do you kind of have numbers and times kind of going in your head based on the?
It's both. It's based off of 35 years experience and numbers and times going off in my head actively while it's going on.
Time for a couple more questions.
Spoke with Ryan Guthrie's name a lot out there today. Can you speak to his performance? He just seemed like he was flying up.
He was all over the place. He was doing a fantastic job. Watching him in the locker room after the game, absolutely exhausted. The guys did a fantastic job of hydrating. I'm not sure any of our guys cramped. I did think one of our guys went down one time, but I wasn't sure it was too far away from me. But the guys really took care of the bodies. They really put a lot into it, and it's unfortunate that we came out on the wrong end of it.